Welcome, Gemini. This is Regina from Pacific Tarot, getting ready to do your December general reading. This is intended for the entire month of December, which includes the full moon on December 7th in Gemini and the new moon in Capricorn on the 23rd of December. There will be separate readings for each of those lunations. However, this is a general reading. It's not going to resonate with everyone. Please check your sun, moon, rising sign, or any other placement videos that may give you a fuller message. If this does resonate with you, please like and subscribe to my channel, Pacific Tarot. I appreciate all the support that you do give me. Let's get started, Gemini, with your overall reading for the month of December. And the card is the Emperor. This energy is indicating, Gemini, that you feel in control of the key aspects and elements of your life. You have manifested, you have a history of manifesting results as part of your life experience. And as a result, you are confident that you can not only manifest the desired goals on behalf of a community, group, or organization, but that you understand how to strategize and plan in a way that helps you to achieve your goals so that all can participate in them. This is a card of mastering your own authority, being your own authority, and communicating that to others clearly. In the 10th house, the house of your social identity, we have the 9 of Pentacles. And Gemini, you have achieved a certain level of independence, most likely material or financial independence, but more so a sense of abundance that exceeds your material experience or stability. This is a recognition that you have given yourself all the elements of that stability and security, that protection that you crave, that allows you to enjoy, be comfortable, feel safe, and to invest, to be generous as a form of investment, so that you are able to contribute to other possible ventures without jeopardizing what you have developed for yourself, what you have in place. In the first house, the 7 of Pentacles indicates that you, in fact, Gemini, are on your path, that you are evaluating the efforts that you have made, the steps in the progress, and the results. And this is really a result of your overall bossing up energy in the Emperor. This is you surveying your individual efforts in order to make them contribute to the general abundance, the general building of wealth, or the creation of stability on behalf of the collective. Working smarter, not harder. And really understanding that you are on a path that is uniquely designed and tailored in alignment with who you are. In the 4th house, we have the Ace of Pentacles, and we have pentacles all around so far. This is indicating that this experience and authority that you are bringing that has resulted in your economic stability is something that has been seeded within you, that allows you to recognize the opportunity to build more, to build on behalf of more, so that the idea of wealth and abundance is something that you can concretely identify as part of the target. And that really comes from within you. That is part of your foundation at this time, your inspiration and recognition of an opportunity exactly where you're at. The opportunities abound, are all around you. The 7th house, the house of significant others, is the 8 of Pentacles, another pentacle yet again. You have 7, 8, and 9. And one. So this is really indicating that you understand the key to motivating others, to staying in the right alignment with yourself requires your discipline, your ability to work on yourself first, understanding that it is your alignment that informs the community overall, the team with which you're building. You are exemplifying the way to proceed, the way to plan, to strategize, and to execute a successful goal. I'm going to clarify the Seven of Pentacles in the first house, Gemini, with the Chariot in the second house, and the Ten of Pentacles in the third house. Absolutely. I am so curious, Gemini, what you are up to. This is capital build. This is a wealth creation. This is legacy creation, but this is major. And somehow the sense that you are understanding how to synthesize the conflicts that may exist within the group or community that you're working on behalf of, but you're clearly able to translate your own prosperity into and participating in the legacy and the wealth of an entire community. The unique aspect of this wealth that you have already been able to manifest in your own life is that you are able to participate in a way that generates wealth, so that you are modeling the skills to continue generating this wealth, so that this legacy grows exponentially over time. With the full moon in Gemini, it is going to be aspecting your very first house, which is you being on your path and evaluating, assessing the work, the model of the plan that you are going to apply in this effort, this endeavor. You have already experienced the 1, the 7, 8, 9, and 10 of Pentacles. And you are now sharing your secret of how to build this wealth, build this abundance with others. You're communicating it primarily through your own experience, your own actions. Your behaviors are modeling a successful path to this legacy. The Ace of Pentacles in the fourth house is clarified by the Emperor again in the fifth house, and the Seven of Swords in the sixth house. So you are actually looking at your collaboration with friends, the ways in which you are able to recognize opportunities in your ability to be creative, to relax, to have fun, to play together, to compete playfully. These are skills that are helping you to center in your natural talents and skills, which are considerable. You are looked to as a leader because of your experience. However, you are aware that there are many among your community, on your team, in your organization, that are not pleased by your rapid success or your present display of success, of energetic enthusiasm and passion based on a history of manifestation. There is jealousy, envy, there are unkind words spoken, but my sense is that primarily you're not being taken seriously by those who are doing the work, those who are not involved in leadership or in the project creation are not happy or don't take this seriously. In fact, they're working against you. And in the past, in your role as emperor or your role as a boss or leader, this would have not only derailed you, sidetracked you, distracted you, or recognizing it, it would have perhaps even provoked your anger or retaliation. Now you're understanding that the information contained in the negative feedback that others are giving to you contains information that you can select, well aware that despite the perhaps meanness of the feedback you're getting, the pettiness of it, that there is some truth there that you can select and address when you're prepared to. So it's not as though you're ignoring these people, but you recognize where this feedback is coming from, how it reflects on these co-workers or team members, and you're not allowing it to stop you, to phase you. You're simply aware that that discontent is there in the ranks. The Eight of Pentacles in the 7th house is clarified by the Queen of Cups in the 8th house and the Devil card in the 9th house. This is a consistent message that I've been getting, not only for you, Gemini, but for many of you that are really owning your alignment and your purpose. As you recognize and begin to see the inability of others, the lack of desire to participate in your happiness or the steps of your success, you're recognizing that there is the reflection of the individuals that gossip, that are mean, that make fun of you, as requiring your compassion. And this is where you are excelling in addition to being a leader. You may have a partner, a business partner, who is able to manage the challenges and the need for support that others have in your arena, your domestic business or financial arena. This person is very good at understanding um, how to invoke or elicit feedback from others. And this is feedback that you wisely are then intended to listen to, not respond to. But even if this is you, even if there isn't a partner who can handle all the HR concerns, you are able to recognize that no matter what the challenge is, whatever the concern is, if it's taken seriously enough to come to you with a problem, an issue, then you are respectful enough of that individual, no matter what their skill level is or their capacity, to take them seriously and to listen. You're very good at recognizing that once you listen to other people's complaints or dissatisfaction, once they feel heard, it seems very easy to address their concerns and comfort them, because you're not seeking vengeance. You're only seeking to engage all of the participants on your team to their capacity. And this is something that you are learning. You're also having an opportunity to recognize how you used to do things. You used to do things by the book. You've gained so much experience in your life that you recognize that there are so many other creative ways, which is being highlighted for you, that you can attach the way that you and your team move towards a goal. The conventions, the hierarchies no longer matter. And in fact, the new moon in Capricorn on the 23rd is really going to affect this area where you are working with the resources of others, the way you share your talents, your resources, your gifts, your communication style can be done in any manner of ways, but most particularly not in the traditional way. Your understanding, your ability to lead and be compassionate means that you are not threatened by the input of others. In fact, you see the value to the entire project and team by allowing that input, no matter from whom. It can be the janitor. It can be the front office receptionist. It can be your house cleaner. It can be anybody who participates in this team, in this organization, on behalf of its success, its mission, that can be engaged in this process of building a legacy that is going to amplify the talents and resources of everyone who does participate. The Nine of Pentacles in the 10th house is clarified by the Five of Pentacles in the 11th house and the Five of Cups in the 12th house. This is telling me more about the kinds of challenges that you are facing as you work on behalf of others or with others. This is not just about you being a leader. You may not be the leader, but you're definitely one of the strong participants in this collective activity. You are addressing your own sense of lack and not having enough, because others see the authority that you may not have seen. This is also you recognizing that others have far less than you have, and you may have been keenly aware of what you had to work towards in order to build up your personal stability, your personal material safety. You are understanding that others have had far less than you, and that's why you're here to show them how that they too can manifest independence while participating in this collective abundance and wealth building. A lot of this current momentum that you're responding to is the result of your having released a lot of sadness, a lot of remorse, maybe even experienced regret about a very important disappointment. Something that has stayed with you for a long time. In fact, this may be a sense of having missed the boat, having been betrayed by someone you expected who promised you something, but the notion that you are focused on an event that already happened in the past, particularly a pattern, recognizing that it is a pattern is key so that you can leave it in the past, release it, and focus on this beautiful relationship and connection that you are building with your team, with yourself, and with, most significantly, quite possibly, a partner. I'm going to finish up your reading, Gemini, with a flora and fauna of Africa. And this is really just continuing to focus on my personal theme of Mother Earth, the motherland. And I pulled the golden-backed frog, and the key word is ambition. Surprise, surprise. Things are changing quickly. Embrace it. Release negative emotions and commit to new beginnings. Take a leap of faith. I'm going to leave it here, Gemini. I hope this has been helpful, and I thank you so much for your time. Until next time, namaste.